So we're back here at the rear door of 3840 South Capitol Street. This was that puddle he was mentioning, and I can actually see an indent in the floor right there. That's the drain. It needs to get cleaned with the leaves. I can get that cleaned and take photos for you if you want. We've got a snake in the building next door. I can address that with. I think the bigger concern you had though was the environmental, the oil tank. And so let me walk you through and give you some points of reference. So, as a point of reference, you can see this has a brick in it, but it's still allowing light through. We'll see that on the inside. Here's the old vent and refill line for the former oil tank. Then here's our gas line. Natural gas, obviously, from the city. I don't know if you can see, but there's a 3-inch line entering the building. About 18 inches off of the inside wall, so 3 feet off of the outside wall. And so I'm going to walk you inside the building for a second and show you where all this goes. Nip this one in the rear. No, 1 second. Alright, so down the back stairs into the boiler room. And excuse the light, we're losing a flashlight for now. But this is the old laundry room, alright? Cement floors, block walls. So if we start from the far wall of the building, here's that 3-inch gas line coming in. This is where the old meter used to be. Obviously they've just made a loop instead of capping it off. This is where it feeds the boiler on gas. Coming across the wall. Here is the inside of that old oil tank refill line. I'm going to get close for a second and show you. They're both capped, and then there's that hole where that brick was placed. And that's a point of reference. So let me come closer to here. This is the first pipe. See the square cap that's been there for a long time. There's the vent line. That's been capped. All right, and then if we follow this straight down the wall, this is the old pipe that used to feed the oil boiler. And I'm going to walk you through the other end, but obviously you can see it's been capped. We have no leakage, no discharge. The floors here are immaculate, dirty but immaculate. As far as oil goes, there's been no discharge, no leakage, nothing of major concern. And then there's that, obviously the hole. And going back through, we're going to go back to the boiler room. If you saw, there was a 1-inch line feeding the old boiler on oil. So underneath the boiler right now, it's dry. No discoloration, nothing significant. And then here's that same 1-inch line. Yeah. Anyway, it's been capped. And these used to feed the old oil boiler, but it obviously doesn't exist anymore. So hopefully that mitigates any concerns.